Good Tuesday evening or election night, South Carolina Weather Watch. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Tuesday. I'm your host for South Carolina Weather, Jesse Peterson, and you might be looking at this and thinking, this is not live. This is indeed not live. I'm going to post this early because I know a lot of people are going to be focused on the election, and I know that I'm just want to get it done now, just so that people can be paying attention on that. So that's what we're doing. And we're just gonna go on and get started. Just no, I'm just waiting about or anything like that. So talking about rain first, the radar, we do have some rain going on just to the south and east, or just to the east of Charleston, and also some rain going on near Georgetown as well. But that's pretty much all the rain I see in terms of South Carolina. If we go to the MRMS, you see that we do have some rain going on that goes all the way from just off the coast of Texas, Louisiana, also going all the way up into Wisconsin and Minnesota, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, all those places getting some precipitation. Also, the potential for some rain out here, scattered precipitation in the west, southeast, down here in Florida as well. Florida receiving some rain as well. In terms of what is actually snow, maybe some snow potential out here in the west with some of this scattered precipitation, like in the high elevations of like Montana, Colorado, and even inside of northern Nevada and Utah might be receiving some activity. So going on, talk about cloud cover. Cloud cover is actually pretty low to the ground, not really much in terms of cloud cover, but for only for like western South Carolina up there in the upstate. The upstate may have some low clouds, but as you go into our future, if you push this forward, cloud cover will continue as we go through tonight. And then as we get into tomorrow for our Wednesday, into our Wednesday night, clouds will continue to dominate pretty much over the state of South Carolina. Current temperatures is 71 in Columbia, 73 in Charleston, 71 in Georgetown, 70 inside of Myrtle Beach, 68 inside of Lower, 64 inside of Rock Hill, 61 in Greenville, 64 in Anderson, 66 inside of Greenwood, 70 inside of Edgefield, 71 inside of Augusta, 71 in Barnwell, 71 in Fairfax, 71 in Walterboro, Beaufort, and Savannah, as well as 61 inside of Greenville. Spartanburg, I think I already said that, but 64 in Rock Hill, I think I said both of those already. Low temperatures for today or for tonight is around 61 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 61 in Anderson, 62 inside of Rock Hill, 61 in Cheraw and Dillon, as well as 65 inside of Myrtle Beach. We also have 64 inside of Georgetown and Moncks Corner, 69 in Charleston, 70 inside of Hilton Head Island, 64 in Walterboro, Aiken, Barnwell, and Orangeburg. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours, around 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch possible. Greenville, Spartanburg, Rock Hill, Columbia, Greenwood, Lawrence, and Newberry, and as well as Sumter. And then a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch is possible for Anderson, for places like Anderson and King Street, quarter of an inch to a half an inch possible inside of Orangeburg, Aiken, Barnwell, Hilton Head Island, Georgetown, and Myrtle Beach, and a half an inch to an inch possible inside some places like Walterboro, Charleston. All that is possible as we move through the next 24 hours. We do have a risk for some severe weather as we move through the next couple of days. Tomorrow, we do have a risk for some thunderstorms for mainly the entire state, but for the entire low country, the Midlands of South Carolina, the PD region of South Carolina, and the upstate. And if you go into the day 3, Thursday region, we do have a risk for some more thunderstorms, but it's really for just like western South Carolina. And that's pretty much it. If we go into excessive rainfall, nothing for tonight, but tomorrow, places like, again, the low country of South Carolina, the Midlands of South Carolina, do have a slight risk of excessive rainfall, marginal risk that goes all the way from a place like Berkeley County up into the PD region over into the upstate of South Carolina. And then day 3, the entire state except for the upstate up there near Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, Rock Hill, places like that, are under a marginal risk of excessive rainfall. Nothing for Friday and nothing for Saturday. Let's go on and talk about the future. So we're going to move over here to the HRRR, and we're going to go to the 18Z. As you push this forward, you can see as we start off at around, well, by the time I'm recording this, about like 7 o'clock ish. So that's about when this will release, somewhere around there. As you continue to push this forward, you start to see showers and downpours starting to move through the region. But as we get into the early morning hours, around 8, 9 o'clock, things seem to calm down. Okay, it seems like it's nice. You might be wondering, where's that slight risk of excessive rainfall you were just saying? There it is, as it pushes its way through the state, going through. This is what 4 o'clock p.m. tomorrow could look like. This is what 9 o'clock p.m. could look like. And this is what 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday could look like. Just look at all this heavy rain that's going to be that just torrential downpours that's going to be continuing throughout the state of South Carolina as we go through Thursday. And there will be a flooding impact to this. There will indeed be a flooding impact to this. And if you go to the total precipitation, you can see the potential for inches on inches of rain being possible. This one model run thinks that it could get up to around 6 inches of rain over 48 hours in some areas, maybe even higher. But now again, I will say, this is just one model run, and this is likely not going to be too accurate, but still the fact that it has some totals this high is kind of interesting to see. So definitely, flash flooding threat is definitely possible as we go into tomorrow night, and into Thursday morning. That risk will be there. That risk will indeed be there. The tropics right now, not really doing much right now. Just Rafael over here being a 70-mile-per-hour storm, about to become a hurricane, and is expected to probably make landfall, which I thought would actually be somewhere near the Florida Peninsula. Most likely will make landfall somewhere near the New Orleans region of Louisiana. Either somewhere near there or near the Mississippi coastal regions on around Sunday afternoon. It will become a hurricane tonight, and then it will stay a hurricane until around 1 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, when it will die down to a tropical storm and make landfall somewhere near the Louisiana coastal regions. Storm surge up to 3 feet is possible near the lower Florida Keys and the dry Tortugas, or Tortugas. I'm not quite sure how you say that, but around 1 to 3 feet of storm surge is possible. Also, Rafael will be forecasted to become a hurricane when it passes near or over the Cayman Islands during the next 12 hours. Strengthening is expected before it reaches western Cuba and the Isle of Youth. Tropical storm conditions are expected in the lower and middle Florida Keys beginning Wednesday and Wednesday night, and it's too soon to determine if any impacts what it would bring to the northern Gulf Coast, so not quite sure in terms of impacts. Rafael will also bring areas of heavy rain to the southeast of the U.S., Jamaica, Cayman Islands, and Cuba as well. So that's pretty much what's going on right now in terms of Rafael right now. Definitely will bring some rain. We also do have this area out here. Trough of low pressure is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms east or northeast of the Leeward Islands. Portion of the system is forecast to move west during the next day or so, and could form a low pressure near the northern Leeward Islands by Thursday. Afterwards, some slow development of the system is possible during the later portion of this week while it moves west over the southwestern Atlantic. Right now, only a 10% risk over the next 48 hours, 30% chance over the next 7 days. And that is pretty much it. Let's go on and talk about our future. Again, this is all going to roll normally. Nothing is going to change here at all. Pretty much just like it was if we were doing it normally. So here is the GFS model. Time is in the top right corner of your screen. And as you continue to push this forward, you can see that rain from Rafael starting to move into South Carolina around November the 6th, the 7th. And then some leftover shower activity is possible as you go into around the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, maybe even the 14th as well. But after you get past the 14th, not really much at all. Rain is possible, obviously, but it's just not a lot. I mean, even after this system passes us, it's still not going to be a lot of rain, like, at all. So we'll see what this system right here does with the drought monitor, because remember last time, the low country of South Carolina, the Tri-County region, Colleton County, Beaufort County, and portions of Horry County and Georgetown County is under a drought. Same thing with Orangeburg and Clarendon County. So we'll continue to see. I think that the normally dry will try to be gone, or at least be gone, at least most of it be gone a little bit. And then the D1 moderate drought will probably be reduced as all this rain will move through. So that is pretty much it. I usually don't talk about San Antonio and Raleigh, but I mean, I might as well. Might as well do that tonight. So let's go on and move our way over here, and let's talk about rain. Going on to the 18Z. As you move this forward, nothing is going on in terms of rain until you get to around 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning-ish on Thursday, where some shower activity is possible in the portion of San Antonio. If we move over here to Raleigh, North Carolina, Raleigh does have a chance of rain, but that rain will most likely move in again on around Thursday morning, with not really much, maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain is possible. And for San Antonio for the next 48 or so hours, seems to be only around 1/10 of an inch. Again, not really much at all. Both of those time frames around early Thursday morning. And now talking about temperatures now. This will take a second. We have 294 subscribers, by the way, since I can't check out the likes. 294 subscribers, trying to get to 300 by 11:59 tonight. We have around 5 hours. So let's see if we can get 7 subscribers in around 6 subscribers in around 5 hours. That's 1 subscriber an hour. We should be able to get there. But low temperatures tonight in San Antonio around 50. High temperatures tomorrow at around 78. Low temperatures tomorrow night seem to be around 64, 63. High temperatures going into around like low 70, high 60s. Low temperatures tonight for Raleigh will be around 60, 58-ish. High temperatures tomorrow at around 70, 80, 80-ish. Low temperatures tonight at around 66. High temperatures tomorrow at around 72. And that is pretty much it in terms of our temperatures and rain for both areas. So let's go on and talk about our SPC outlook for all of those regions as you move through the next 8 or so days. No severe weather expected for either region, but San Antonio could receive some thunderstorms going into, no thunderstorms are expected. I was looking at Houston and thought it was San Antonio, but no thunderstorms are expected for all 8 days for either region. No thunderstorms expected. In terms of excessive rainfall, nothing for day 5 for Saturday, nothing for tonight, nothing for tomorrow, nothing for Thursday, nothing for Friday. So we're good in terms of excessive rainfall or any sort of severe weather. So again, 294 subscribers, trying to get to 300 by tonight in around 5 or so hours. So please make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well. So we're trying to get to 300 subscribers by tonight, 11:59. Going to around 12 o'clock in the morning. So I'll update you guys on where we are tomorrow morning. But that's pretty much it. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your election night. I will be back tomorrow morning with your Wednesday forecast update, and everyone have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday.
Hey!